dropping 800, 1,200, and even 4,000 and more.
This is what's so dumb about Americans. This is why so many people in other countries look at Americans like a laughing stock. Because what Americans don't know, that the majority of the shit that we wear that comes from China, how many Americans is not aware that it costs so much less money? It's basically chump change to make the shit that we pay thousands of dollars here for. Everybody know that if I sit here and buy $1,000 Birkin bag, it's going to cost $20 over there to make. Like, how many Americans didn't know that shit? And it's like when our own people tell y'all the truth, y'all don't believe that shit. Now that China has told you, it's a worldwide news. It's a worldwide news now that China's telling you. Shaquille O'Neal and other celebrities has said it out of their own mouths. This is what Shaquille O'Neal said out of his mouth. He said, y'all sitting here paying $200 for a pair of Jordans, and the shoes that I make, Shaq's, is $29.99, and they made in the same fucking factory with the same material. It's just that one got Jordan and one got Shaq's. He said, you paying for the same, basically the same tennis shoe. It just one is cheaper than the other, and one name is brand name and the other one isn't. He said this out of his own mouth. Everybody knows this shit. So now that China is saying that the shit that they make over there is way cheaper, now Americans are so shocked. Oh, China is exposing. No, everybody know if you pay a pair of $200 for a pair of Jordans, it costs $10 to make over there. You think that Chanel and Gucci and Birkin that's charging $50,000 for a damn bag is going to pay $50,000 to make the shit? Do you think all these brand names that y'all is buying, that it takes the people that own the name brand, it's going to take them more money to make? And everybody knows that the cost of living in America is extremely high. You take $100 over there to Jamaica and you are rich. This is why a lot of foreigners and a lot of immigrants, they come to America to work for as long as they need to. And they send all the money back home because the currency is different there. So $100 in America could be $1,000 where they come from. So they working and they taking $500 a week and they just sending that shit home. And by the end of the year, they got enough money to retire. Because the 50 grand that they made that whole year, they got at least $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 where they at, and they don't got to work for the rest of their life. Everybody knows this. Like, where the fuck is y'all Americans hidden under a fucking rock? Y'all paying $1,000 for a cell phone, $2,000 for a cell phone that costs no more than $30 to make. Everybody that's buying all these iPhones, that's basically the same motherfucking phone. It just got more cameras that don't even work. You know how much that shit costs to make? So you just pay $2,000 for a fucking phone that probably costs no more than $30, $40 to make. All these brand names that y'all is buying, it costs nothing to make over there. You think if I buy a Chanel bag that costs $10,000, you think the owner of Chanel paid $5,000? No. Why you think they're able to make thousands of them? You think Michael Jordan is going to sit here and he charged $200 per shoe that's going to cost him at least $50 to $100 to make? This is why the brand name itself is making so much money off the poor, because the brand name is worth thousands, but what they got ain't worth shit. You ain't paying for the material, you paying for the name. So when you buy the Birkin and the Chanel and the Gucci and all this shit, you only paying for the name. You basically buying a $9.99 bag, but the name on it is going to raise it up to $9,099. And it only costs China $10 to make. This is not new. This is not new to the news. This is old news. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these Americans? It's like when Americans tell you the truth themselves, y'all don't want to believe it. But now that China is basically coming out of their mouths saying, oh, you can get the same shit over here for way less than half of the price that y'all paying over there. Y'all paying $10,000 for a bag. You can get that same bag over here for no more than $100. And now America seems so shocked. Like, how the fuck is y'all so shocked? China ain't say nothing new to us. Just like China went and told the American people that America is an oligarchy country. And now America is so shocked to find out that we are an oligarchy country. How the fuck you not know that we are an oligarchy country when this country is owned by 13 fucking families? So if this country is owned, that means that it's an oligarchy country. And then when China says it, oh, it shocked American. Oh, China ain't exposing shit. Everything that these people is exposing to us is old news. All that shit that Putin is saying about Americans, talking about black Americans are the slaves of America. Black Americans are slaves. We know this shit. Everything that the outside world that is outside of America is telling us Americans, we should already know this shit. And a lot of Americans know that they just overpriced themselves. A lot of people knows. Now you got all these people, and the only thing that China did right now by exposing this news is basically let y'all know that all of y'all that's spending thousands of dollars on this brand name are fucking fools. Because y'all don't even know whether it's real or fake. And even if it is real, it was made cheaply. So if you buy a $9.99 Birkin bag and you buy a $10,000 Birkin bag, it's still the same fucking material. It's the same thing. It's just that one got a name and the other one don't. You know how many bags that you can buy that look just like a Gucci bag? You got some bags out here that is so cheap. It's better than a Gucci bag. But y'all want it for the name. And I'm like, why is Americans even worrying about this shit? You got poor-ass Americans can't even afford to live. And we so busy worrying about how much shit costs. Like I've been saying for years, all we got to do as Americans is stop entertaining this shit. We don't got to protest. We don't got to riot. We don't got to buy. We don't got to sell. We don't got to do shit. All we got to do as Americans is just stop. And the more they entertain us, the more we feed into it. We need to stop feeding in their entertainment. Because the shit that China is telling us, we as Americans should already know. Common sense will tell you that. You think China is getting paid the same amount that these brand names is? That's why these brand names are worth billions of dollars. Cause they paying chump change to make the shit that they have so they can overprice your dumb ass. If I pay $20 for if Gucci spend $20 to make a bag and charge you $10,000, that's over $10,000. That's over $9,000 profit, don't you think? Now I see why the motherfuckers are billionaires and the company is worth billions, cause they making money off the poor. And you are poor, buying brand name that ain't gonna last, cause eventually this shit is gonna fall apart. And then you got so many people buying all this brand name shit for a name, just so you can get robbed. So your dumb ass went and got a $10,000 brand name shirt or outfit, just so your dumb ass can get robbed. And now you finding out the shit could be fake. Then you find out the shit that you paid $10,000 for ain't really worth no more than $20. So it's like y'all playing yourselves. Stop allowing outside sources to tell you shit that you should already know or that you might do know. Because this shit ain't new. All this shit that Putin is telling us, China is telling us, all this shit is nothing new, people. This is why I said don't prepare for the zombies. Because the zombies are already here. Don't prepare for them. You just got to be aware of who the zombies are. Because you got a lot of zombies down here. They don't give a fuck. They going to still go out and buy a Gucci bag. They going to still go out and buy the Nike shoe. They going to still go out and buy the Jordan. They going to still go and buy the Chanel bag. They don't give a fuck. Long as they got a $20 name on their ass.